camera's slightly off. There you go. Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the news. Hope everyone is having a spectacular week. Fernando, what's the weather like today?
Today in Clearwater, Florida, we have 70 degrees, really nice weather. The high is gonna be 73 and the low is gonna be 61. Later on, please grab your jackets and your umbrellas because it's going to rain. Thank you for...
Dude.
Oh god. I'm sorry, I'm tired. What's going on, guys? Thank you for tuning in. Are you okay?
Yeah. Sorry, I had the camera set up from my living room. In other news, I've been filming the installer and trusted tech videos from my house, so that's why there hasn't been videos this week. I apologize. Don't worry, next week we'll be back to full functionality. I have a small clip left to do tonight, and I'll be done.
That's right.
And I can go back to sleep. So it's been a 2-week marathon of...
Well, that's what you think, because it's not gonna happen.
No, because
we have a lot of stuff.
We got a lot of stuff to do
yeah.
in preparation.
Compressor. Well, compressor haven't turned on yet.
Yeah, we're not there yet. Yeah, no, it looks like perfect weather. So hopefully, if we get no rain, I'll be able to run tonight. Last night there was rain, which actually worked out well. We were able to finish the car we're working on, so that was good fun there. But anyways, enough shenanigans. We're a minute into this. I'm sorry, 2.5 minutes into this. Let's get to some news this week. As if every week, it's always surprising that we find a news story for sure, and
it's getting hotter and hotter.
I like to find 4 stories. If we can find 4 stories, I feel we can do it. And let's hop right into it. Audison this week introduces the APF1D. Yeah. The APF1D is the partner amplifier for the Forza. So the Forza is an 85 watt by 4 amplifier with a DSP built into it, made to go into pretty much anything. It's a small compact amplifier, but the problem has always been there's never been enough power for it. Well, for the subwoofer
For the subwoofer, no, because mids, highs, everything, it's fine.
However, there is a way now, thanks to Ken Ward, who did some brain studying on it to get 520 watts out of it for a subwoofer. So if you want to do a 4x85, 520 by 1, which is actually a really nice configuration.
It's a good one, yeah.
There is a way to do it. But for the rest of us that want to do all 8 channels towards something else, specifically highs, such as like 1 and 2 on tweeters, 3 and 4 mid, 5 and 6 mid, or a nice 3-way set up front, rears,
totally,
and a sub. It's always been kind of like, I need that 1,000 watt amp. Well, want no more. This week, Audison announced that they have come out with a matching size, so me with my OCD will be happy. We'll have 2 amplifiers that are identical. You can mount next to each other, or stackable.
I like that.
And of course, with a plethora of power ratings. Power supply voltage at the fuse is 230 amp fuses. It'll work anywhere between 6.5 to 17 volts, which makes it perfect for stop-start vehicles. Big joy there. That's also nice because now you can do something like this in an F-150.
Correct.
Which is super popular and get tons of power.
And they're so small, like they're very compact.
Anyways. But what we have, let's get to the power ratings because everyone is like, oh my god, what is my power ratings? At 4 ohms, we have 500 watts. At 2 ohms, we have 800 watts. And at 1 ohm, we have the whopping 1,000 watts of Italian power.
He's gonna do 1 ohm? What?
Yeah, I know. Hey, those Italians, boy, they know how to do that stuff. But what this means is that, you know, if you're going to do a, let's say a Wombo? Wombo, baby. Who knows what Wombo's from? If you know what Wombo's about, I want to see it in the comments. That could be cool.
Whoever is gonna...
Wombo. Let's hear who knows what Wombo is from. Anyways, what that means is that if you're going to do, let's say, a 1 subsystem, 500 watts is plenty of power for that. And then if you decide to upgrade to 2 or you want to go with a bigger woofer. So there's a lot of room to move with this amount of power. 1,000 watts seems to be a sweet spot in the everyday user configuration. 500 was normal, No. Come on, man.
Combo?
Wombo, man. He wombo, she wombo, he, me, we wombo. You know, wombo. Anyways, 1,000 watts to me is the new 500.
Okay.
Because, like, 500 is cool. Like, if you're doing one sub, 500. But, 1,000, that's when you can get up and dance. I mean, 750, yeah. But a 750 is close to 900, which in my mind is 1,000. So, this is cool. This is plenty of power to do anything you want.
You know, you have 900 watts, and you're like, I got 900. I got 950, but as soon as you hear that I have 1,000 watts,
and you gotta figure, it's extremely efficient at 60 amps of current draw.
That's insane. Man.
This is just dying for a modern vehicle.
Oh, totally. And it's like 1 ohm right there. A lot of people want to do 1 ohm.
Now, if you'd like to know more about Audison, make sure you head over to Audison. Electromedia.com is the place you want to go if you want to find more about it. You can head to Audison EU, but for all your American stuff, head to Electromedia, which is the parent company of Audison. There you can find all sorts of cool information about more amplifiers, like the Forza right here. As you can see, it's going to pull up the same picture. Hey, it's the same picture. So, pretty awesome. Now, with that being said, even though I like to think that the 1,000 watt amplifier is the amplifier of choice
that everybody wants.
Yeah. I can't believe no one knows what wombo is.
Alright.
You guys are killing me.
Nobody.
Wow, we stumped the crowd. Ask your kids. I received my t-shirt. Thank you. Perfect,
welcome.
Larry. You're welcome. And the rest of the world, 5,000 watts seems to be where it's all at. I mean, we have over there the 5,000 watt sound digital. We have over there the 5,000 watt Soundstream amplifier. Actually, they call it a 10,000, but I'll get to that in a minute.
So you think it's going in like 500,000? And then from 1,000, you jump to 5,000?
It seems that way.
Right?
Yeah.
And then from 5, then you go 20. Like 20.
Yeah, it's just going to be 20.
Yeah. Yeah, all right.
Oh, wow. 5 ads just to hear that. I apologize. I'll have to take a look at that. But thank you.
Well, thank you for watching. And thank you for staying with us.
Anyways, that brings us to our next amplifier, which is this guy right here. Today there's a lot of amplifiers. Is the massive Dragon.
Drago,
Malfoy. Call it whatever you want. Now here's the fun part, and this is why really at the end of the day I thought this story was kind of relevant. As you see, it's called the DP10K.
Yeah.
So in some world, they were going to call this a 10,000 watt amplifier.
So they didn't make it?
So they decided to apparently watch Derek's channel and realize that maybe that's not such a good idea, because someone's going to get a hand on it and they're going to test it and they're going to find out that it's not really 10,000 watts. And then, oops, all bad. The winner for the Kicker Live events have been being announced the last day or so, so there are people that have figured that out. Anyways, they give us what they call the true power ratings. At 4 ohm, it's 2,200 watts. At 2 ohms, it's 3,300 watts. And at 1 ohm, it's 5,300 watts. But then they do something crazy. All digital, ultra high-speed switching, crystal clean, full range with true power output of 5,600 watts at 1 ohm, 16 volts. Wow. Now, here's the funny part. What are all the other ratings? So are those at 13.5, 14.4? I'm assuming 14.4. I mean, but...
I mean, that would be the 14.4.
So at lightning strike... 16 volts, which I know there are some SPL guys. Fang of Truth. Oh my gosh. He did some quick searches. Is he the only one?
Yes.
Looks like Fang of Truth is the only one. I do not yet, because that just popped up.
The winner.
Fang of Truth. All right, hold on. Let's finish this story and we'll come back to it.
Yeah.
So, two things. this is the takeaway on this. One, they're not going to BS the rating on the amplifier totally, meaning they're not going to call it the 10,000 watt amp that they think it is. So that's kind of nice. Two, to kind of like fake it but not fake it, they gave you that 16 volt rating that in the most common world of car audio, which is the smaller, you know, I mean, not SPL world. In SPL world, 16 volts is a doable thing.
Totally, yeah.
Which is clearly what this amplifier is designed for.
Exactly. And that's what they designed it for. That's it.
Yeah.
You, like...
But it does have, you know, if you go to here, I like this. It does have dual inputs. So, I mean, they tried really hard.
That's power?
That's dual power, dual zero gauge, power and ground. So, I mean, this is never an amp I will ever use, but I'm at least excited that they're trying to figure it out. I mean, right here you go. They 10,000 watt max and 1 ohm. So, okay, so if 5,600 watts at 16 volts is what you're looking at, where are you getting a peak at 10,000?
No.
So, it's like, now it's almost like, let's just put every number on there. You know, let's put what it'll do if like, lightning strikes, if we're at 16 volts, if we're at 14.4. I mean, why not go all the way the other way and say this is what it'll do at 12?
And this is what we're talking about sometimes when companies that they actually design and engineer the product, they're like, this is what it does, and that's it. That's what you put in there. Other people, I'm not saying, but it's like, oh, whatever. Let's throw it so we can sell it. Yeah. That's like a big number for marketing.
Yeah.
You know,
looks
like,
good on paper.
Damn. Oh, totally.
It looks like crap on an amp dyno. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes. Now, I'm assuring that Derek is not going to run out right away and buy one of these at a $1,000 price tag. But hey, you never know. Maybe they'll contact him and send them to him.
Yep.
You just never know. All right. Fang of Truth, my friend and longtime follower.
Yep.
Today, you win the I Ask a Test Disc. Brought to you by friends of the show, Jeff Smith from Amp Global and Bill Freeman of MAG Sales. Both of their companies are sponsors of the I Ask a Test Disc. Bill represents Kenwood, Morel, and Jeff Smith, of course, is Stinger and Phoenix Gold. Other people on here are Arc Audio and Hybrid Audio. But you, my friend, win this. Now, how are you going to claim your prizes if I don't already have your mailing address? Yeah, please resend it to me. And send it to carstereotalk@yahoo.com. I just need your address and, of course, tell us your real name. And we will get this out to you in a couple weeks.
Look at that,
thank you so much. This is going to be, we got a couple more of these left to give, so this will probably run through the end of November. So if you didn't win today, make sure you keep trying. And that's going to bring us to our next story. Ooh, who doesn't love a story? I don't even remember what that is.
Yes, it was a question, right? Like, ring.
Yeah, Wombo, right over the top of your head. So 2 companies have moved into the United States. One of these, this one in particular, Audio Waves Limited, we've talked about briefly in the past. A friend of the show and former contributor, MTI Acoustics. Their owner, Christopher Pate, is one of the only dealers in the United States to have this, but they had made him a custom 6-channel amplifier. Which if you follow MTI Acoustics, you can go see on their Facebook page. But it is Audio Waves out of Europe, I believe Great Britain. And they make hand-built amplifiers. Hand-built, okay? Made to order, starting anywhere between, what, 5,000 to 50,000?
Yes.
And they make a lot of the parts that go into the amplifier are also hand-built. This is one of my favorites. It has a flag on it, which is cool. What if we come over here to the gallery, pull this guy up. This is a representation of the hand-built amplifiers. As you can see, everything in there is just pretty as could be. They make... Go ahead.
It's just a quality of an amplifier. You know, you see this amplifier and then you see the price and it's like, it's no way I would pay that. But
well, I wouldn't say no way. It just depends on your market.
Well,
But now they're
exactly.
bringing the market here to the U.S.
Yes.
Keep in mind, guys, not everyone drives normal cars.
No, no.
There's Ferraris and Lamborghinis and Bentleys and Aston Martins and all those expensive things out there.
Correct.
So,
Yeah.
there's an
Oh, it's an amplifier for everyone.
I mean, $5,000 if you're making 110,000 every 2 weeks.
Oh, it's
really
nothing.
isn't much.
Yeah.
So
How it feels.
I have no idea. I wish I knew. But anyways, they've moved into the market, and now if you're interested, you can find them at audiowaves.com. Also, in the same breath, a second company has moved in, ESB Audio. ESB Audio is, there again, another Italian audio manufacturer. Both of these companies, by the way, are being brought in by the owners of Zabco.
Yep.
They also represent Dyne Audio and a super expensive pair of RCAs. I don't remember which one it was, but that was those $5,000 RCAs you had around your neck, and they were so excited to have you.
Yeah.
This is esbaudiocar.com. Now, keep in mind, if you're watching this and you'd like to know about these, you can find all of the information about these in links below after the video goes up. We put all that information out there. So if you want to look at any of this stuff and just dig deep and lust over some of it, please check out the links in the bottom. These guys make some incredible speakers. Let's go over here.
They start with like home audio.
Yeah.
Home audio, and they have like series. For example, right there, that's the A1000 series. That's the new one.
Yeah, this is crazy. I mean, let's be honest. When you put gold in a speaker, that's like the dead giveaway right there. If you gotta ask how much this is, just move on.
I mean, everybody want to know how much they are. It starts from like the 2000 series to 8000 series, from 650 bucks from a two-way to a 3K.
Which is honestly, that's about.
It's
that's
normal.
about
like
normal.
I say, it's not bad. Like
no,
the 8000 series start like $3,000.
That dome, man. Damn.
Yeah.
1.1 inch, 2 inch dome, 6.5 inch mid range.
Yep.
So I mean, there again, we always get asked about high quality speakers and whatnot, and I know there's going to be some people that have seen or used these brands in the past. Now they're going to be available here in the United States. There again, I'll put links up to these brands in the show notes. Wow.
Yeah, no kidding. It's just like I like it.
Well, I think it's funny. So naturally, part of the reason for the stories that we share is because of the conversations they'll generate. And do they come in a suitcase? The amplifiers do come in a suitcase, yes. The amplifiers do come in a suitcase. And I don't know, I can't remember if the top of the amplifier was plexi or just regular glass.
It's a regular. It's
as far as,
package.
It's clear. No, what I'm saying is, on the
amplifier.
Those come in a suitcase.
Yes.
The higher end ones come in a suitcase, but I can't remember if the top was glass or plexi.
I don't know.
I know that was one of the things that we played with while we were there. But I honestly don't remember. Because we've actually held them in our hands and looked at them, and they're like, wow, man. And they look weird. There's no question about it. They look weird, but who cares? You got to worry about anybody else having one.
That was the guy that actually offer us water, remember?
Oh, when? Well, these were the guys we saw in California.
That's what I'm saying.
ESB?
Yeah.
No,
that was the other one.
Oh.
The amplifiers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyways.
Yeah.
Anyways, as I was saying, one of the reasons why we pick some of the stories we do, other than there's not a lot of news, is that the conversations that they'll bring in. So here's a new company in there. They make 3 lines of speakers. The cheapest speaker they make is how much again? $600 bucks?
$650.
$650, and they go all the way up to $4,000.
Yeah. It's
a whole nother world out there, guys. It's a whole nother world. They're, again, an amplifier manufacturer. The cheapest amplifier they start at is $3,000. You have, and it is a boutique brand for sure, something like the True amplifier line. There again, all these hand-built, small batched amplifiers for, esoteric. And it, even though you do look like somebody said on here, it's cheaper than the Utopias,
Well, like you said, everybody has their own budget, and these amplifiers they're not for everyone.
Yeah, ESB innovation for tweeters is remarkable. I mean, let's be honest, they look pretty impressive. Actually, they look really impressive. What do I say?
Show them.
Oh, yeah, hold on.
Yeah,
sorry.
Like, oh yeah.
I was
Selfish.
enjoying the look, but anyways. All right, so there we go. Make sure you check out these guys here. All right, now every time we do one of these newscasts, there's always that one story that is kind of like
out of topic.
What are we looking at here? Out of topic? No, we always keep it about car audio. DS18, makers of all things loud, has come out with a shower rod.
Wow.
Called a JT Tube. JT Tube is a tower mounting tube with a diameter of 2 inches. So a little bigger than a shower rod.
It's like a air pump.
Well, I'm sure you can twist it to pull it apart. Mounts in OEM Jeep beds, so if you have the new cool pickup truck, as well as I'm sure other other beds. Multiple mounting locations, and you can buy it now. So if you head over to their website, you can pick one of these things up, which I will go to the website for $250. I know what some of you are thinking. What? As you saw in the picture, it was made for mounting tubbies. But this is one of those great products. Like I don't fault DS18 for making this. DS18 makes some off the wall crazy ass stuff. I mean, it is just like there's no other word for it. I mean, if you come over here into their Jeep category and you say loud, look at that thing. I mean, this is
Yeah.
If you own a Jeep and you want to party,
Yeah.
Party on, bro.
Oh, totally.
Party.
Actually, talk about DS18. Last week, they actually have a Jeep Beach here in Florida.
Oh, the Jeep Beast or Jeep Bash?
Yeah. And that was crazy.
Well, Jeeps are where it's at. I mean, if you look at it, I mean, like Stinger has now the Jeep kit for the High 10 and the Elevate that just was released. Alpine makes 3 or 4 different custom fit radios just for the Jeep. Jeep people are willing to spend some crazy money. There's no doubt about it.
Well, I mean, the Jeep is not cheap at all. So.
Jeep is not cheap. But, you know, this is one of those things where they said, you know, people are like, I want to be able to put 4 tubbies in the bed of my Jeep. Or, you know, they just looked at the market and saw this product and were like, you know, I'm sure they walked into someone's retail store, somebody that was making something like this, or going to Home Depot and buying like pipe clamps or something like that.
And, like, dude, those tubbies, they look sexy. Like,
oh yeah,
it's so nice. I want on.
I don't know what we do with them, but
I don't know. I'm gonna put it
put it out the back of your car. Yeah. Well, we could now. We just put that on the trunk lid.
If you don't hang the tubbies, you can hang clothes in the back of your car right there.
Yes, and Sue would love that because I feel that's what the shower curtain rod was made for, was to hang clothes.
That's it.
Who know we've had it wrong the whole time? We're supposed to put tubbies in the bathroom.
Now we talk about
that would
clothes.
be cool. Could you imagine having 2 tubbies in your bathroom shower, like one facing in, one facing out? The part like Bluetooth tubbies. Oh, that would be so cool.
Okay.
I know, why not, right? Anyways, I think it's just one of those cool things that happens in car audio, and if you're fluid enough to take advantage of something like that, I mean, let's be honest, tubbies have been out for a really long time. Moving them into the car is nothing new, but it's always have to been some form of a custom mount or something like that. Companies like DS18 are taking that to the next level and coming out with products that are just like, they saw a need and they filled it. And I think that's wonderful.
Customers need that, and they just build it. It's like, and they have tons of stuff.
So, like, here's your sound bar with an amplifier.
Yes.
They make Jeep-loaded door panels.
Oh, they make tons of stuff.
We have these guys here, and we have these guys here. So, I mean, we stock some of this stuff just because. I think the door panels are pretty cool, but most of the people here don't have doors on their Jeep. So.
But this is, hey, check it out, ds18.com, if you own a Jeep or you want to just check cool stuff. Yeah.
And that takes us to the news.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
I know, right? Isn't it wonderful?
Like,
the news is over.
Yeah.
And that's it. It's Friday. We got one day left, people. After today, we got Saturday, so
Do you see that now? The manufacturers are coming out more like hotspots and.
Well, GM has had hotspots in their cars for years.
From like Wi-Fi stuff.
Yeah, they've had
now,
Wi-Fi
now
hotspots.
they add in this re-entertainment center. For the kids.
So are they giving you iPads or something?
I don't know. They don't give you an iPad. They actually give you service if you have AT&T.
I do.
You're gonna be eligible for a free service. I think it's for a year.
Yeah, okay, let's be honest. It's not free. It's rolled over into the price of the car.
Yes, but that's the catch. You have AT&T. You have a year service of that, and then after that you start paying.
All right. So here's why in-car Wi-Fi to me is stupid. And there again, and it's just my thought on it. I have a smartphone. My smartphone has a Wi-Fi hotspot built into it. Okay, if I have kids in the back and I'm willing to eventually have to pay for phone service, I can just buy an iPad with a cellular service built into it. I mean, reality is, if we want to go down this road, I think the world now is designed to bill us with $10 and $20 increments every month. Every service. And if you're designing a service and it's not $10 or $20 a month, no one's going to buy it. I mean, I get it. We all pay an absorbent amount of money for cell phone bills. Every time I get my bill,
dude, you pay. You pay service for this.
$10 a month to have this. I mean, granted, for me, it's 100% like I use this every day. So, because I don't want to carry this while I'm running, I have this. But this has everything I need it to do while I'm active. It's cool.
Yeah.
And in a pinch, if I can just Dick Tracy it up. Woodchuck the mother beaver.
Yeah.
But there again, I don't see the need. Like if I have, like you have Sebastian, he's got an iPad. If he wants to go on the internet, you can easily pair your iPad to your phone, and you can regulate its use from the front of the vehicle.
Correct.
You're driving, so the likelihood of you needing that service while you're driving is non-existent for the most part. Plus, if you have a passenger in the car, like your wife, we're all paying the same bill, so he can easily pair to that phone. So there's plenty of devices in our lives. I don't feel like we need to have one more cell bill.
Oh no, we don't need to, but they think we need to have that. So,
it's the whole seamless integration thing. If you can make something seamless that I don't have to think about, most people are willing to pay for it. So if you just have something that always happens,
and like you say, if you making 60, 80, you buying this brand new Cadillac, you paying for that because they offer you like, hey, listen, you're gonna have this feature, and it's gonna be this amount. You're like, yeah, sure, whatever. Just give me my keys. I just want to get out of here.
Robert Van Hoy, Straight Talk, $55 a month, unlimited. It's like a commercial. Wish they were a sponsor of the show. But I don't know. I mean, I just look at everything that is forced upon us, and it's like, isn't there enough? I mean, we were just talking about this last week when it was like the phone has become the modern day babysitter. When Haley was growing up, in-car video was just starting to be a thing. I think she was 2 maybe when I put my first 5-inch screen up top, and we would sit in the car like this and watch Fantasia.
In my Accord,
5-inch screen.
In my Accord, I took the headdress out and like mount the screens in there for my nephew. Yeah. Like, why not?
But I mean, now that is because phone, we still had DVD players, but now it's like you go out to eat and you just look around the restaurant and you see some kids sitting there like this.
Yeah.
And the parents oblivious of them. I don't know.
Can you take care of my kid?
Yeah, exactly.
Done. That's it.
I kind of want to dial it back a bit. I don't know. I mean, when I'm in my car and I'm driving, I don't do anything other than drive. Sometimes I don't even listen to the radio. I will literally get in the car after work and perfectly quiet and just drive home. And just, because I need that moment. You guys don't do that. You guys should all have loud ass stereos, because I've just been doing it all day. So it's like, sometimes that moment where I get to just hear the ringing in my ears is kind of nice.
And that takes us to 30 minutes. I just want to say congratulations to
good
all.
Way to stall.
Congratulations to all the winners from Kicker Unmasked.
Yes,
Richard won. Robert Van Hoyk won.
Yeah,
he cheat, but anyways.
Yeah, he knew a guy. He should have disqualified. Yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. As I said, it's the Friday. We got one more day of the week, so make sure to head over tomorrow night at 6 o'clock to the standard 5-star channel and watch whatever we got going on there tomorrow night. I'll just be tired. And as far as whether I got any sleep last night and I look like I'm energetic, no, I'm putting it on for the show, bro. I didn't get any sleep last night. So you guys have a wonderful night, wonderful day. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. We'll see you later next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Thanks for watching the news.